Hello, it's Hickey at BMW of Ocala. So I just wanted to show you a closer view at night of this X5. I did see a really cool other video that my manager sent me that showed all the ambient lighting at night, and it looked amazing. So I thought that'd be a really great idea to do that on my V8 version of my X5 walk around. So it's not going to be as in-depth as my previous. If you do want a more in-depth X5 video, please view my 6-cylinder version. I did do a little bit of a comparison from the 6 to the 8 as well. So this one is going to be the carbon black metallic with the cognac interior. This is the V8 version of this, so this is going to be 456 horsepower, 479 foot-pounds of torque with an impressive 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds. Alright, so the lighting on this, full LED. You are going to have the laser lights included in these lights here. You can have LED without them though, so you do have that option. It is in the executive package, and they are very, very bright, so it's even hard for the camera to focus in on them, but they're very nice looking. I love the look of them. You have your LED fog lights as well, and then of course your brake lights. This is the first X5 with the full LED taillights on here, so I'll light them up there for you. They do get brighter as they are adaptive, so the harder you're braking, the more lights will light up in the back. You also have your welcome lights here, so really nice feature. I like that. It stays on a little bit longer than it used to as well. All right, and then just look at this here. So you have your ambient lighting all through here. Even your cup holders have ambient lighting in them. Your M Sport decal is going to light up. And then all throughout the vehicle. I love the lines on this car. It looks so aerodynamic even inside the car. And this one does have the beautiful glass controls. Even in the back, you're going to have lights. So there's lights on your feet. You have the same lighting in the back here. And then even lights up where your iPads or your hangers or anything are going to be there. All right, so like I said, this is the carbon black metallic exterior with the cognac interior. You can't really tell this is carbon black right now. I mean, you can see the blue metallic in it for a little bit, but in the sun it is a gorgeous color. All right, so I'll just go through a few of the new options that are on this car. I think are really, really nice. Like one thing is you can put your navigation in your digital display here. So let me put an address in, that way you can actually view it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and foot on the brake and then press the start button here. You do have gesture control as well in this car, so you could just have went ahead. I could have just did it this way. So you have that option. You can turn it up, turn it down. You can change the radio station with that. So a few different options on that. You can just do the air just by voice controls, which I think is really cool. So I can say like, hey BMW. Hey BMW. I'm feeling a little cold.
Could you repeat that?
I am feeling a little cold.
What temperature should I set?
82.
I'm setting the temperature on the driver's side to 82 degrees Fahrenheit.
And she does do the seat settings. You can put your massage seats on if you have that. You can put your ventilated seats on. This one here does have the option showing here. So this is both for now for the ventilated and heated version of it. So you can go through and toggle through that, but you do have the heated seats as well. The system can actually differentiate between the driver and the passenger side. So if you are a passenger, you can say the same exact thing, that you're feeling cold or anything, and it'll actually just change the driver's side or just change the passenger side according to where you're sitting. So that's why it only changed my side. You can do, let's think, if you're craving Mexican food. I'm craving Mexican food.
I have found several destinations. Which one should I select?
So you can literally talk to it like a human, which I think is really nice. Previously, you had to be very, very specific with the voice controls, and even then it might not have worked. So I think it's really cool. You can talk to it kind of like Siri now. You can actually change her name. You don't even have to press the voice command button, because you can just say, hey BMW, or hey, you know, whatever you name her. You also have the ratings on the side here as well. So just a few different options on that I really liked that they changed. Full touch screen, like I said, it's a 12.3 inch screen. Your dash in the center is a 12.3 inch screen. So let me go ahead and just put an address in. Let's go food. Can always go for food. All right, so we're going to go to Sonic. So I start the route right there. You do have alternative routes and everything there. And then you do have your option right here. When you actually go on a road, more will pop up here, like more of the lines with the road and everything, what roads are next to you, what's coming up. But it does show you how long until you make a turn, which I think is cool. Typically, you have to put the split screen on from the last generation on there, and then it would show you the distance. And then also you still have your heads-up display option as well, with your speed limit as well as what speed you're going to. All of your safety settings are going to be located right here, just like previous. Your adaptive cruise control, cancel, reset. This is your limiter. If you want to put a limit on there, it won't let you go over that. It will, but you have to push a little bit harder. So it's almost like before with the Eco Pro mode, when it would like kind of stop you at the 75 miles per hour, but then if you pushed a little bit harder, it will let you. Mode is just for different things you can do, like just the adaptive cruise control, or you can go to the lane keep assist. So that's all that is there. Really just toggling through different options for what you want to use safety reasons why. Right here, this is going to be just typical, your volume here. You are going to be able to still toggle through your like radio stations or songs on your phone that will come up through the heads-up display as well. And then this is if you want to go through like different radio stations. So right now it's on Sirius Radio, so I'm just changing the radio station. Here, actually it's going to show up in the heads-up display. It's going to go through, if you want to change it to like FM, AM, your presets, your music collection, you can do that on your steering wheel now, which is nice. And then of course, just like before, your calls, and then you do have your voice command button still, even though, like I said, you do not have to technically use your voice command button anymore. All right, so one thing that they did change too is that it kind of looks like a smartphone now. You do have different options here. You can change all the data on the car. This is just your, right now, that's gonna be your car settings. Sometimes it works with a nail, sometimes it doesn't. So you're going to have that there. You can change all of this as well, though. They do have new driver profiles, which are cool. Previously, you had a profile as well, but now you actually sign into your connected drive account, which is your BMW Assist, and you can go into any BMW that has the same processor in it, and you can load your information into it. So say you get a loaner car or you have multiple cars at your house, you can log into it and it'll remember your seat settings, radio stations, everything. And then when you log out, it is deleted from the car. So, and then you do have like your guest setting, and then also you're going to have valet parking mode too. So that's where they won't be able to change your settings or anything on your car. I love the diamond controls on this though. They look amazing, especially when the light hits them there. And that works just like before. So the reverse is up front, drive is in the back, and then you do have park, which is just going to be the P here, and then your electronic parking brake, hill descent. This is all for your driving modes. You do have an adaptive mode too, which will help you out. It'll do everything on its own, changing between like Sport, Comfort, and Eco Pro. And then of course your camera systems. So you do have your back camera here, just a little bit bigger of a view. And your parking settings, so you have your top view camera on the side, regular rear view camera there. One of my favorites on this car is that you can actually like go through and see actually where your car is. It doesn't just show you that, it shows you the 3D view on the side here. One cool thing too that they added is the backup assist. So what that is, typically people think that's just to back up in a parking spot. It actually is to where if you're, say you have a long driveway, you can actually drive through, say it's a little bit curvier. It's always easy to drive into it, but it's a little bit harder to drive out. With the backup assist, it actually remembers how it got in somewhere, and all it's going to do is take you back the exact same way that you came. So it actually back up for you, and it will memorize it even if it's the next day. So really cool feature there. You do not have your CD player anymore, so please remember that. You do have an option in your glove compartment to add one later on, but you'd have to do that through our parts department. And of course your wireless charger, your nice BMW upgraded ashtray there. And then you have, of course, all your massage settings here, just to turn it on. You can do it through the voice command though. L2 is just going to be a seat setting for the passenger side. So say I have something I put in the back, no one else is sitting here, and it gets stuck in between the back seat and this seat. All I'm going to do is turn this on here, and then I can go ahead and change the seat setting. So right now I'm moving my seat, but the seat is moving on the side of me. So as long as it's on that setting, you can change that seat. So I like that version of that. I don't know if you do, but everyone has their own preference. All right, so one thing that's nice too, you do still have, if you don't have the trailer hitch, you have the kick to open on the new X5. This one does have the trailer hitch, so you will not. It is up to 7,200 pounds towing capacity on the X5. You have your back seats, the movables right here, so you just pull that, it'll go forward for you almost completely flat. And then just like before, no spare. You can get the optional non-run flat tires, which will automatically put a spare in the back, and then you do, just like the new X3, have this for your privacy shade here. Alright, so the tailgate's still 550 pounds, so it still holds that. It is just electric now, so if I go ahead and shut it on here, it will go up, or if I do it from the full closed tailgate, it will shut that automatically. You have lots of space though in there. I mean, with the seats down, you have 72.3 cubic feet of space, so lots of space there if you are using it for traveling or anything. And then of course you can get your roof rails if you do need additional space back there. All right, well, please let me know if you have any questions. And like I said, if you want a more in-depth walk around on the outside features of the car, please view my 6-cylinder version of this, and I will put that below in below the video for you. Thank you so much, and if you have any questions, just give me a call, 352-861-0234. Thank you so much, and have a great day.